Welcome back to the D.I.L.F.S podcast, episode 4. It is Super Bowl week, Des. How do you feel?
Fuck you. That's how I feel.
Okay. Yeah. Sadly, the Niners couldn't be here, but I mean, they don't belong here. This isn't the Niners game.
You know what?
It's
Whatever. I'm gonna let you have it. You want to know what the Niners did show up for?
What? The Pro
We
Bowl?
showed up for the Pro Bowl.
Oh,
We
hell
showed up for the
yeah.
Pro Bowl.
Flag
Our
football.
players came in clutch on the Pro Bowl. Let me just say, George Kittle ended it and won the NFC versus AFC dodgeball game.
We do not care.
Biggest news of the day. Kyrie Irving was traded to the Dallas Mavericks.
Mavs might be looking like finals favorites, bro, just because of what Luka can do.
I just don't know if we can understand how good they're going to be because Luka's getting it done by himself right now. I mean, he's barely getting it done right now by himself. But if Luka can maintain his dominance, scoring 40, 50 a game, and then Kyrie adds another 30, dude, that's raps.
Oh, I mean, of course he's gonna do it. I mean, it's.
We've seen superstars pair up, and sometimes it doesn't work out. Like we've seen for the Nets. I mean, James Harden, Durant, Kyrie Irving didn't work out. But I think this is going to be a very similar scenario to 2016 Cavs. LeBron. We have a younger LeBron and Luka, and then we got Kyrie.
This is what Luka needs to get him over that hump to get a ring. And honestly,
100%.
I wouldn't be upset rooting for the Mavs this year to win it all. I want Luka to win a ring. I think he deserves a ring.
Oh yeah, 100%. Definitely. KD on the Suns would be nice.
I think it's going to come at the cost of Ayton and maybe two first rounders. I mean, you don't.
I'd rather have KD than Ayton though. At this point,
I think you just keep Booker, Paul, and KD if you were to trade that, and then give him like maybe 2 first rounds.
So with the Super Bowl around the corner, we have NFL honors just this week. So Des and I are going to give our NFL honors. First up, we got Defensive Player of the Year. What say you, Des?
You know who it is. The one, the only Nicholas Bosa, baby. Number 97 for the San Francisco 49ers, bringing home his first DPOY.
Yeah, I mean, it's not who I would have picked. I would have picked Hassan Reddick. He's had arguably an equivalent season to Nick Bosa. He had a way better December campaign. But Hassan Reddick isn't even a finalist, and Micah Parsons is. So that's bullshit. But I mean, based off the 3 finalists, Chris Jones, Nick Bosa, Micah Parsons, got to give it to Nick Bosa. He's been a freak this year, I'll be honest.
100%.
Offensive Player of the Year.
I'm going to take it to the AFC side of the ball for Offensive Player of the Year. This guy was, I think, the best running back in the NFL. He's part of a rival team, but I think Offensive Player of the Year goes to Josh Jacobs.
We're very deserved. He was on a contract year, back against the wall, and NFL
Raiders
leading rusher.
Yeah, Raiders didn't want him. They showed it. They didn't want him. He bet on himself. He
proved everyone wrong. He had a great season.
Yeah. Yes, a great one.
For me, I'm going to keep it on the AFC, but, when he passed for 5,700 yards and 45 touchdowns, it's hard to not choose you. So Patrick Mahomes, Offensive Player of the Year, a freak of nature.
As Patrick Mahomes would say in his Kermit voice, thank you.
QB MVP. So we'll have 2 sets of MVP, one QB, one non-QB. What say you?
I think you're going to agree with me. He is the team, in my opinion. I mean, the way he's mobile, the way he could throw the rock, the way he can do everything. He's smart. I got to give it to Jalen Hurts, man. I think he's a QB MVP of the NFL, bro. I really do.
Yeah, I mean, if it was up to me, Jalen Hurts would win. Because statistically, he had a good season, not on par with Patrick Mahomes, but we could see it. When we needed him to throw, he threw. When he needed him to run, he ran. He was the season's biggest key player to the team. Mm-hmm. And unfortunately, that's not who I think's gonna win. I want him to win. It's not gonna win. It's gonna be Patrick Mahomes. That's it. I mean, it's a QB award, and Jalen Hurts, he was out for 2 games. Those 2 games that he was out, I mean, in my opinion, should have helped his campaign because they showed how much the Eagles need him. But like I said, NFL just wants Patrick Mahomes to get it. And plus, I mean, he threw for 5,700 yards, so it's hard to go against that. Now for the non-QB MVP.
Probably the most impactful person on his team outside of Jalen Hurts, I'd say. But since it's non-QB MVP, I already gave up my offensive player to Josh Jacobs, so it's not him. It's that boy out of LSU, Jay Jettis, Justin Jefferson. That catch of the year, just the way he can just take over a game if he so pleases to, even with Kirko Chains throwing him the ball.
Kirk Cousins.
He's making Kirk Cousins look good. So, Justin Jefferson, that's my league MVP non-QB.
I got to agree with you. Justin Jefferson, I mean, clearly the best offensive player right now. I mean, when you have Kirk Cousins overthrowing you by 5 yards and you somehow still catch it, there's something about you. So he is their most valuable player. And then we got offensive rookie of the year, defensive rookie of the year. We agree on both of them. Just saying right now.
Ahmad Sauce Gardner doing it for the rookies. I mean, he's getting compared to Darrell Revis in his first year. That's
in
how
his
good
first
he is.
year, he's locking down receivers. Like, this is insane.
He's doing incredible. And
like, not to discredit Tariq Woolen. I mean, both are doing insane things for their rookie year. But I mean, Sauce Gardner just has that name value.
Yeah, he's doing it, and his name's sick. Like you said, his name is sick. I mean, look, if Jimmy G didn't get hurt, then it would have gone to Kenneth Walker because he played
or Garrett Wilson.
But the fact is, this boy turned the offense for the Niners around. He only played 8 weeks. Whatever, bro. He only lost 1 game in those 8 weeks, and he was slinging that rock. It goes to my boy, Brock Purdy, the future GOAT of the San Francisco 49ers.
Everyone said, oh, anyone can play in that system. But we saw anyone, Josh Johnson, play in that system. Didn't do well.
He didn't do
so
well
we
at
know
all.
something's up with Brock Purdy, and he has that dog in him.
He does, and he's going to come back better than ever.
He was missed.
Yeah, and guess what, bro? He's going to win offensive player or offensive rookie of the year, and then, as you know, hopefully in the next couple years,
he's going to win MVP.
Yeah, hopefully in the next couple years, he can win he can win the Super Bowl. And if he ever wins Super Bowl MVP, I'm going to rock out with my Brock out, bro.
And then for our final NFL Honors Award, we got a personal one. We got the D.I.L.F of the year.
Best dad in the NFL. And, I didn't really have one come to mind until I heard this little toddler sing a song in her crib. She sang EAGLES, Eagles. And because of that moment, I got to give it to Jason Kelce.
You were taking my guy.
Yeah, I'm sorry, bro. He's just the D.I.L.F. He's the dad of the year. He's got the bod. He's got the strength. He one-armed somebody.
Not around here, partner. Not around here.
300-pound lineman.
I know.
That's a D.I.L.F.
Hey, he has the dad bod. Bro. He has the children. And hey, Mama Kelce even said that she's rooting for the Eagles this Super Bowl because he gave her grandkids first. He knew his assignment and he got it done.
He has the most prestigious honor in the NFL. Shout out Jason Kelce. You earned it, man. Good job on making kids.
Good job making kids, man. Look at him, man. So inspirational. Look at Jason Kelce.
Look at him, bro. Back in the 3rd grade, I could have done what he done, but I didn't have the cameras on me.
What's up? Okay, so we haven't seen Bald Man in a few weeks. We got him back.
Yeah, I mean, he took a vacation because he sucks at his job. He only has one job when it comes to his podcast, and it's to give hot takes.
Hey, he took a victory week after that Eagles game. He deserved it.
He did. He had one good take, and then he's like, I'm taking a vacation, PTO.
This is going to be one of the least close Super Bowls in recent memory. I think the Chiefs will score at most 1 touchdown.
What?
Yep.
So what's your final score?
Patrick Mahomes is famous for struggling in the playoffs, especially against good defenses. And I think the Eagles defense are going to step up and have one of their best games of the season. Eagles will put up 30 points and
38-7, perhaps.
Huh?
Just picking a random score there.
I don't think the Chiefs are going to score more than 14 points.
Well, you guys heard it here first. Eagles by 4 touchdowns.
Oh, and then I got another hot take for you.
You doubling down today. Let's hear it.
Basketball. Kyrie Irving just got traded from the Nets to the Mavs.
We talked about that.
The Mavs make a run and are going to be either number 1 or 2 in the West, and will be in the NBA Finals. I don't know if they'll win, but
Yeah.
in the
I
final.
mean, I agree with that, to be honest. I think they have the
It's
potential
not
to
a
do
hot
that if
take.
Kyrie can maintain his ability and not bring any of that baggage over there.
Well, thanks for your hot takes, Mr. Baldman.
Of course.
Super Bowl is around the corner next week. We're going to give our predictions. What say you, Des?
I'm hoping it's going to be a shootout. I don't know if defense is going to be much of a factor in this game personally. I mean,
Okay.
Baldman said that the Eagles defense is going to step up and dominate them. I only see that happening if Mahomes get hurt. I think it's a shootout, man, and I'm going to say the Eagles win by a field goal. Let's go real high scoring here. 41-38.
Wow. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm definitely similar. As much as I like the bald man's take where we win by 4 touchdowns, that isn't going to be the case. It's going to be a close one, and it's going to be high scoring. It's going to come down to a field goal. I saw a tweet where they leaked the script, and I'm going to go with that. I liked it. It was 37-34, Eagles win by a field goal late at the end, and it came down to a field goal at the end. But the Eagles also came back. They were down 10-0 in the first quarter, and then come back. So I like that script. I'm going with that. I just don't know how the Chiefs offense is going to handle the Eagles D.
That's a fair point. Let me hear your Super Bowl MVP. Who you got a Super Bowl MVP?
Jalen Hurts.
Jalen Hurts?
He's going to have 275 yards. Okay, let's see. I think he's going to throw for a lot of yards because, let's face it, that Chiefs secondary, it's streaky. I feel like he can throw for 300 yards this game, rush for 50.
I'm going to go with another receiver, and I'm going to go with A.J. Brown. I'm going to say he's the Super Bowl MVP. It's a bold take, but listen why. I think he's going to have like 15 catches, like 130 yards.
Yeah, but
and like
A.J. Brown
3
would only get
touchdowns.
that because of Jalen Hurts.
No, I'm saying like they'll catch him on a slant or like a curl, and he'll just break the tackles and take over the game.
Okay,
I think
respectable.
Hurts will get him the ball, but he'll be very similar to Debo where he breaks tackles and scores. Like
I think we've seen Jalen Hurts make plays. He will continue to make plays and show the world why he should have won MVP against this
Patrick
season's
Mahomes.
MVP.
And if Mahomes wins, just keep in mind, no MVP has won the Super Bowl since 1999. So
Exactly.
if Jalen Hurts wins, start to
They're
get a little
losing.
scared there. Yeah. I mean, yeah, I think it's going to be a good game. I can't wait. Can't wait.
Okay, so that concludes episode 4 of the D.I.L.F.S podcast. Make sure to comment, subscribe, like, tell your mom, tell your dad, tell your friend. And we'll be back next week after the Super Bowl. Hopefully the Eagles can get it done. And with that said, peace.